Morning fog yet to go away, so we're left with overcast skies here at AT&T Park. Today it's the rubber match of this 3-game series between the Philadelphia Phillies and the San Francisco Giants. Giants baseball is next on the show. Madison Bumgarner, a lefty from North Carolina, gets the starting assignment. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, we're looking at a real solid starting pitcher right here. You take a look at that ERA, anywhere between 3.5 and 4. But I'll tell you what he does know how to do. He knows how to get people out, and he can minimize the damage. He knows how to control the running game. He does a lot of things right. And if he does all those things, expect a real solid performance in this one.
First delivery to him on the way. Strike one to start the at-bat. Danny Dero, this Giants team, as they begin play here this afternoon, they dropped another one last time out, and in fact they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
What an opportunity to get a chance to put our eyeballs on one of the best teams in baseball right now. This team has played so well. Their manager has been on point. Every move he makes is working. Timely hitting. Great defense, good bullpen. The starters have been on point. This is going to be special.
The 1-1 is taken for ball 2. 2-2.
That's a tough pitch right there. Curveball, kind of front hip. Your first move is to bail a little bit, kind of not want to get hit by that pitch. I can totally understand him taking that first strike.
Here now the 2-2. Swing and a little tapper, but that one rolls foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. On deck, Carlos Santana. 3-2 pitch. Popped him up. Montero is under it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. With that, here's the starting lineup for the visiting Philadelphia Phillies. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, one of their hotter hitters has been Carlos Santana. This guy hit over 300 last year, and man, it was impressive. Just hitting over 300 is really something special to look at. He's a consistent hitter. I love watching his approach. He doesn't make a lot of mistakes. He'll be there again this year if he continues to stay within himself.
So now Carlos Santana. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest.
That's a ball.
Missed with a breaking ball. Looking at his career totals, Santana is exactly a .260 hitter. Bases are empty, 1 man out. One ball and 1 strike to the Phillies first baseman. Time to check our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Freddie Ferguson.
Hey, Dero, you better be ready to swing, particularly at that low pitch. Freddie Ferguson, low ball umpire.
Yeah, it makes it tough on the offense. I was a guy who liked the low ball, but that usually means those guys are susceptible to that slider in the dirt. You have to see the ball up, and this guy doesn't give you a chance.
In there, a base hit.
Man, he's seeing it like a beach ball right now. Even his soft contact is finding holes.
He's making it nearly impossible for a pitcher right now. Up, down, in and out, hard, soft. Anything you throw forward to home plate, this guy seems to somehow be able to find a hole.
Austin Hayes the next to bat as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Man at first for him following the 1-out single. Flares this one over toward first. But this is speared by the first baseman.
Batting fourth, left fielder.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. Hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that one just missed outside. The 1-0 is laid off for ball 2.
If you're going to have any chance against a good pitcher, you got to find yourself in some great counts, and he certainly worked himself into a nice 2-0 count right here.
Over the outside half, and it's 2-1. Santana leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2. Lined hard and deep down the left field line. But he just missed his extra base. The 2-2 one more time. A little bouncer, but it gets fouled. The 2-2 one more time. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Hit in the air down the right field line, but this will wind up being a foul ball. And he struck him out, so he was forced to make 9 pitches that at-bat, but he'll take it as the inning is over. 1 left for Philadelphia. And now we'll see what the Giants can do. No score. Jacob deGrom gets the ball in game 3 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, I'm really excited to watch this guy in this one. He's strung together a solid season up to this point. ERA in the low 2s, and that's not an easy thing to do in this day and age of high-scoring games and home runs and teams filled with guys that get hit throughout the lineup. This is a really good pitcher.
And there you see the leadoff man, Andrew McCutchen, as he'll start us out in the home first. Here comes the first pitch. Favorable call in there for a strike. Dan Dero, these Phillies, as they begin play here today, have got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, Dero? Try to get on a kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning game 2, and hopefully winning this series by pulling one out here today.
Yeah, Dan, they were able to shower that first loss off in the first game of this series and had a nice bounce-back game yesterday. Let's see if they can steal the series right here.
The 1-1 now to McCutchen. 2-1. In previous duels with deGrom, he's 2 for 4. He's taken him deep once. Hit the other way out toward right field. Hayes has a read on it. 1 out. And here's a look at the hometown Giants starting lineup in this one. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, Matt, one guy that's worth the price of admission, Andrew McCutchen. He hit over .320 last year, and that will get any pitcher's attention. They knew it when he was coming up, and they knew it when he was on the on-deck circle. Really impressive hitter.
So in now for San Francisco, Ehire Adrianza. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips in yesterday's game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A ball and no strikes.
Counts 1-0.
Two and 0 now. Now the 2-0 home. The count now at 2-1. One out, nobody on. And you wonder about the control now as he misses high with the slider. On deck, the dangerous Adam Jones. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A one-out walk here in the home first.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
Next to bat for the Giants, Adam Jones. He was among the many who failed to record a base hit in the loss yesterday. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. Oh, 0-1. Here it comes. Changeup in for a strike. Runners on first with one down. The ball and 2 strikes to Adam Jones. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. The 2-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
That's just quality pitching right there for that strikeout. As we look at all 5 pitches, notice the location, all 5 down in the zone. Some guys are real good low ball hitters, but more often than not, keeping the ball down is going to lead to a lot of success on the mound.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. In previous duels with DeGrom, he's hitless in 3 at-bats. Now a move over to first, and he's back standing. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Here's the 1-1 pitch. This one's down to third. There is Franco. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. 1 left for San Francisco. Still no score. Striding in, Maikel Franco.
Leading off for the Phillies, third baseman number 7, Maikel Franco.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Jones is under it. 1 down.
Time for a look at the San Francisco Giants on defense. And let's focus on Adam Jones. There's 3 things in this world that are guarantees: death, taxes, and Adam Jones. You can pencil him in a $155 center field, 280, 25, and 80.
Stepping into the box, Kevin Pillar. It's been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April numbers on your screen. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. No score here as we play inning number 2. Takes a knee-high fastball.
He's had to be sitting out over that outer half of the plate. For him to take those first 2 pitches right there, finds himself 0-2. I'll be surprised if the pitcher doesn't go right back to that spot.
0-2, here it comes. Popped him up. Montero has a play. 2 down. Gavin Cecchini next. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. First pitch on its way. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Adrianza scoops it up. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Phillies down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Eduardo Escobar standing in. He appeared as a pinch hitter in yesterday's contest.
Eduardo Escobar.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here's a high pop-up. Franco is there. He's got it 1 away.
Time to take a look at the Philly D. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. And he comes into this one having hit safely in his last 5 games. First pitch of the at-bat. Line towards center field. Pilar is there. 2 gone.
Batting 7, center fielder Taylor McEwing.
Stepping up now, Taylor McEwing. It was an 0-for-4 day for him in yesterday's loss. Here's the first pitch to him. And that one stayed up a little high. Heading out towards shallow right. Hayes is there, and it's a very quick inning as the side is retired. Giants are down 1-2-3. We'll move to the third with no score. Into the box, Andrew now, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one. First offering on its way. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Yes, it will. It'll be a leadoff single.
Hey, sometimes that's how a rally gets started right there. I know it's a soft liner, but leadoff man on usually poses problems.
The pitcher, Jacob deGrom, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation. So let's see if that is indeed on right here. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a bunt attempt here, and he'll pounce on this quickly to tag him out.
Sacrifice was in order right there as he gets the bunt down right there. And sometimes it's easier to just tag him instead of making that throw to first base.
And in steps Scott Kingery as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. So far this season, with runners in scoring position, Kingery is below the Mendoza line. Batting average under 200, unfortunately.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise. Working for the punch out and the offering. This is on the ground over to first.
And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
Up next for Philadelphia, first baseman
Coming to the plate now, Carlos Santana. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Now at third with 2 away.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. He cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
The 1-2. Misses low. Good take on the curveball there.
He executed that 1-2 curveball pretty well. I think that's right where he wanted it to end up, but he couldn't get him to chase at it. We'll see what they go with now after that didn't work out.
The 2-2. Popped him up. Adrianza is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3, and we are tied 0-0. Here's the catcher now, Miguel Montero. Comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. Montero waits. Now the pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Up into the arcade and out of here. Miguel Montero, a solo home run. First home run of the campaign for him as the Giants are staked to a 1-0 lead.
Well, if you're going to get your first hit of the game, you might as well do it with a bang. He thought he could squeeze one past him, but he thought wrong.
In now, Madison Bumgarner. As he takes a bold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. And he misses with it, 1-1. No outs, nobody on. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, he's digging for second. And they'll keep it going here as he's in with a double.
When you drive the ball into the gap like that, nothing but good things can happen. Neither one of the outfielders had the wheels to catch up to it, and he glides easily into second for a double. Now we'll see if the guys behind him can get him in.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. It was a fly out for him to start the home first. 2 balls and no strikes.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
And 2-1.
Hey, you get 2-0, your eyes light up, but you're sitting in one spot, and he obviously didn't get it right there. But he still finds himself in a 2-1 count, ready to do some damage.
The 2-1 home is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Hey, if these guys are going to have any chance in this one, they are going to have to set their sights a little lower. You cannot expect to get the barrel of the bat to that baseball. That is entirely too high.
Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Digging in to try it again, Ehire Adrianza reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this is taken outside for ball 1. 1 out and a runner on second base. This is line to left. This will hang up just long enough to be run down in shallow left for a tough second out.
The right fielder, number 10, Adam Jones.
Digging in now, Adam Jones. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. Bumgarner at second with 2 down. And Jones takes this one for a ball. 1-1. The 1-1 home. Squared that one up just a little late. Goes the other way and sends it deep down the right field line. But it bangs off of archway number 1. The relay to second now, but he's safe as a run will score on the play as well.
Man, they already hit 1 home run, and I thought they had a second one right there. Not quite enough behind it, though, as it banged off the wall for a double. He's giving up a fair amount of solid contact right now.
Into the box, Brandon Belt, as he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh my goodness. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Digging in now for Philadelphia, Austin Hayes, as we begin the top of the 4th.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Pitch on the way. Checked his swing there and pops this one up. There to take it is Belt for the first out.
Now batting, left fielder,
Into the box now, Rhys Hoskins. First time up, he went down looking. First pitch on its way. Strike.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
And he falls behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Breaking ball, called third strike as that catches the zone for out number 2.
I'll tell you, he looks really dialed in on the bump right there. He's got a shutout going, and he really seems to have this lineup off balance. Even when he challenges them up in the zone, they don't have an answer for it.
So next to the plate for the Phillies, Maikel Franco. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First offering on its way. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. The 1-0 is in there for strike 1.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
No runs, 2 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Fouled off. The pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So they breeze through this half of the inning. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. Giants on top 2-0. Eduardo Escobar standing in 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
No balls and a strike to count. The 0-1. Line drive to center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So it's a base knock to lead off their half of the 4th.
I guarantee you at release point he wanted to pull this pitch back. Change up middle of the plate usually gets deposited in the seats.
Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. And he puts it on the ground to second. Kingery's there. To second for 1. Throw on to first is in time, and they'll double up Crawford.
Now batting, center fielder, Taylor McEwing.
Striding in once again, Taylor McEwing. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. A fastball that just misses inside. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Count now a ball and a strike. The 1-1. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. Nothing doing there for San Francisco, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Standing in, Kevin Pillar comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
All right, let's see if that leadoff single gets him going right now. They've taken it on the chin for most of this game, being a little passive at the plate in their approach. Let's see if that starts them off and they start to go more ambush tactics.
Gavin Cecchini next. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Now a check swing here, but the home plate umpire says he went around and no argument, and it's 1-1. That's back toward the mound. This will be a tough turn, however. There's one. Return throw is in time, and what do you know? They do get the double play. Stepping up to the plate, Andrew Knapp, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. First pitch of the at-bat. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike one. Curveball that time, not even close. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Two balls and 2 strikes to the Phillies catcher.
Hey, this offense needs to check themselves right now. They have to find a way to get somebody on base and get this guy.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Down quickly go the Phillies. They're down 2-0. Now batting, Miguel Montero, and he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around.
That last AD when he hit the home run, that was a decent changeup. It was down in the zone, but one of the problems when you have a good changeup like this pitcher does, hitters go up there and they kind of look for that changeup. So he's going to have to locate it a little bit better in this upcoming at bat.
And this is swung on and missed that time by Montero. No balls and 2 strikes now.
2 mid-90s fastballs right there that he doesn't seem to think he can catch up to. I wouldn't be shocked if he came right at him again with another good one.
Swing and a miss, and he'll start the 5th the same way he ended the 4th with a punch out, 1 away. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Standing in now, Madison Bumgarner. As he'll take a look at ball 1. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Now the 1-0 is outside for a ball.
And this guy can hit a little bit too, so you just can't lay one in there 2-0.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Missed with a slider. On deck, there's Andrew McCutchen. He'll hit next. And he misses here, ball 4. And somehow he manages to walk his opposite number. Wow.
Now batting, left fielder, Andrew McCutchen.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. First delivery to him on the way. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. The 1-0 home. It's a fastball that misses.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Ehire Adrianza will be next. Bumgarner, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. And he misses again here. It's ball 4. And that's back-to-back walks here with one away. And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit.
Adrianza.
Now at the plate, Ehire Adrianza. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. Here's the first pitch to him, and it's fouled away. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. From the belt, kicks and deals. Slider, good 2-strike pitch, but it misses 1-2.
Big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you could get him to fish outside the zone. He's still in the driver's seat right now, and I'd expect something else to miss off the plate.
First and second now, one man out. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him, and I doubt there was any intent behind that.
As a manager, you never really want to put a man on by a hit by pitch, but you absolutely hate to have it happen when it loads the bases. Now the pitcher is looking a little shaky, and the threat of a big inning is very real.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Adam Jones. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Here comes the first pitch. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball, ball 1.
2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer if he puts somebody else on. We'll see if he can find it.
Now the 1-0. And this is on the ground to short. Could be 2. One there, relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. A couple of walks, but no damage. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Now at the plate, Jacob deGrom. He did his job and laid down a successful sac bunt in his first appearance. First pitch on its way. And a neck-high fastball that time. The 1-0. Hit hard on the ground to third. Backhanded. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting, number 4.
Ready now, Scott Kingery. A pop out and a ground out for him to this point. First pitch on its way. And he just misses with a curveball. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. Very weakly on the ground. That rolls foul, so a good job to fight it off and stay alive. Another 1-2 delivery. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And Jones will handle this one for route number 2. So now Carlos Santana, 1 for 2 with a base hit back in the first inning of play. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Grounded foul off to the right and over toward the dugout. 2 out, nobody on. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
Hit on the ground out to short. Crawford fields it cleanly. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They trail things here 2-0. So striding in, Brandon Belt 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far.
Brandon Belt.
Here's the first pitch to him. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. And that's inside. Looked like the slider, and it's 2-0. Grounded back up the middle. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit.
This is the cat and mouse of baseball right here. Batter versus pitcher. You fight so hard as an offensive player to get count leverage. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. Check out the batting averages in those counts, and then check out the batting averages in even and behind counts with 2 strikes. 2-0, your eyes light up, and the batter didn't miss it.
Into the box now, Eduardo Escobar will swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. Comes set with the 0-1. Fouled away. Belt gets his lead at first, nobody out. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Pillar's there. 1 down. So stepping in, Brandon Crawford. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. A high fastball is in there.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
fouled off. Two balls and two strikes to Crawford.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
Seventh pitch of the at-bat coming up. High in the air down the right field line. Hayes giving chase. He's got it, and there are two down now. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Taylor McEwing. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. He's set and the pitch. No balls and one strike. A runner on first with two away. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The 1-1. Two balls and a strike.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to take right there. I'm not sure if you're guessing or you're sitting on a pitch, but boy, that was awfully close to being called a strike.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. Scooped up. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Giants leave one as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Back here in San Francisco, Giants leading this one as we get set for the 7th. But before it gets underway, there you see our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Austin Hayes the next to bat. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Well, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
First offering on its way. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. The 1-0. 1-1 to count.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Now batting, left fielder.
Coming to the plate now, Rhys Hoskins. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. First delivery to him on the way. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1.
You know, from an offensive standpoint, they already knew they had their work cut out for him against a great pitcher. But if he's going to locate like that, this is going to be a tough day.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a fastball not close. It's 2-1 now.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat, much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Lifted in the air to straightaway center. McEwing has a play. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Up next for Philadelphia.
Digging in, Michael Franco. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First delivery to him on the way.
Nope,
and a curveball that time that broke too low.
Counts 1-0.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he'll take this one as well. It's now 2-0 to the Philly third baseman.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
Too high. And it's 3-0. From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholed in a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
That's in there, and it'll run the count to full, 3-2. Bullet back up the middle. McEwing is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Phillies down in order. They're still down. It's 2-0. Vince Velasquez gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Now at the plate, Miguel Montero. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Catcher, Miguel Montero.
Montero waits. Now the pitch. Fastball down near the shoe tops. Hit back up the middle. Scooped up on the backhand. And that's the first out.
The pitcher, number 40, Madison Bumgarner.
So here now is the pitcher, Madison Bumgarner. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch on its way. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. Velasquez, 28 years old. He was taken in the 2nd round back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Ready with the 0-2. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away off the plate.
Late making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1 and 2. He'll try again 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2 and 2. Ground ball right side. Kingery's there. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting, left fielder, Andrew McCutchen.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Andrew McCutchen. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
That's a ball.
And that slider's almost in the dirt.
He's going to have to make adjustment on that slider away. He can't just make it a non-competitive pitch and allow these guys to take. He's got to start that a little bit more over the middle of the plate to get that swing and miss on the outer half.
And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Pitching isn't always about getting everyone out. Sometimes it's about being smart and knowing when to pick your battles. He's been really careful with this hitter so far, and rightfully so.
Tapped down the line. And the throw forces him to lay out for that one, but he keeps a foot on the bag to record the out. Giants down in order, but they're on top 2-0. At the plate, Kevin Villar. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Pat. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
First pitch of the at-bat. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
Hit on the ground out to short. Crawford's got it. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
The batter, number 3. Gavin Cecchini.
Striding into the box, Gavin Cecchini. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a strike.
Oh, he thanks his lucky stars right there, getting away with that hanger. I cannot believe he didn't pull the trigger on that pitch.
1 out, nobody on. Behind 0-2 now.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Line drive to left. But pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out. Standing in, Andrew Knapp. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that one stayed too low, apparently. And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
Here's the 4th hit of the game, and it's a good one. Puts a good swing on this thing, and it goes for a double. We'll see if they can build on it here.
Odubel Herrera will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 37, Odubel Herrera.
And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Hey, guys, that's just a nasty pitch right there. I can't tell you how many nightmares I've had about nasty sliders, and that's exactly what that was right there.
And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Blake Trinan is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 39, Blake Trinan.
At the plate, Ehire Adrianza has been hit by a pitch and walked in the game thus far.
Ehire Adrianza.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Sliders in for a strike. And the pitch. Good changeup there as he takes command. 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Popped him up. Kingery backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out.
The right fielder, number 10.
Now to the plate, Adam Jones. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
Well, I bet the manager breathed a sigh of relief when he saw he wasn't hurt that badly. The last thing they can afford to lose is a guy like that for any length of time.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Belt in front, 2 balls and no strikes. Now some action in the Phillies bullpen as a right-hander begins to crank it up out there. The 2-0 on the way. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Here it is, the 3-0. Taken, strike 1 on the inside corner.
3 balls, 1 strike.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
I think it's a real possibility that they put that runner on first in motion. That would help them stay out of that double play that would end the inning, but that's also kind of risky at the same time.
And a hard sinker there, chopped foul at home plate. Jones stands at first with 1 out. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
A lot of indecision there on that check swing, and that's something you see quite a lot on 3 and 2. When the difference between striking out and drawing a walk can be an inch or two, it's pretty understandable why guys aren't always aggressive with their swings.
Eduardo Escobar standing in, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. This is line to left, and that's in there, base hit.
Boy, Dero, the game of baseball has changed. There's so much velocity in the game. That was a 96-mile-an-hour fastball that he smoked the other way.
Yeah, you have to keep your front shoulder tucked right there. You have to honor. When a guy's throwing that hard, 96 miles an hour, you have to honor that fastball and try and work it the other way to keep you on the off speed.
Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Good zip on that one as he just throws it by him for strike 1. The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
The 2-1 home. Smoked on the ground left side. Played on the backhand. Throw on to first, and the Giants will be turned away here as that ends the inning. Giants leave a couple, but they hold a 2-0 lead. And in steps Scott Kingery. And Dan, he and his fellow top-of-the-order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
First pitch on its way. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Hard on the ground towards short. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit. So he waited till the 9th inning, but he comes through here to extend the hit streak. That was close.
Yeah, Matty B, you see that wry smile of him coming out of the box right there. He knew what was on the line. He'd be lying if he did it.
There's a lot of pressure on you because you're walking into that batter's box thinking, I have a nice streak going, and this is more than likely going to be my last AB. He comes through in the clutch.
Here's Carlos Santana now, standing in from the right side as he takes strike 1.
We're moving right along into this one. This guy's continuing to pitch well, which is a little bit of a surprise because his first pitch strike ratio is still under 60%.
Bumgarner ready with the 0-1. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball. Changes up on him there, but it's 1-2.
And it's late to his afternoon of work, and the longer this at bat goes, the better of chance of him making a mistake. But as a guy starts to tire, they're more likely to leave the ball up. But man, he's been good so far.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Wow, that's awfully impressive right there. The pitch before was really close. Called the ball. What does he do? He comes back with a better pitch and gets the punch out.
And he'll step off the rubber and go to first. Back in standing. Austin Hayes the next to bat. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball, 1-0. He could really use a knock here, 0 for 3 in the game so far. a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. Kingery, base runner at first with one out. And he misses 2-1. Now the 2-1. Taken, strike two. That misses, and it's going to set up a big pitch now, 3-2.
Man, what a performance he's been putting on in this one. He's grinding for that shutout right now. But, you know, I got to think a walk right here might put it into his day. The pitch count is getting up.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And that misses, ball four. So it's first and second now with only one away.
And when your pitch count gets over 100, you've got to expect them to lose a little bit of accuracy out there. And I think if he gets in any more trouble, they might come get him. We'll see if he can finish strong.
Now here comes Bruce Bochy out of the Giants dugout on his way to the mound. And that's going to do it here today for Madison Bumgarner. So he'll leave with the lead. Can't lose this one, but he is responsible for the two runners out there, so he could get a no decision if they were to come around and score. Cody Allen answers the call from dugout as he'll try to record the final 2 outs of this one.
Cody Allen.
Number 24 will be summoned now to be the pinch runner. Rhys Hoskins will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and one gone. Here's the first pitch to him. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. Here's the 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2. The 1-2 is down low, and he gets the call. Strike three looking.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
Stepping in now, Michael Franco, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike one. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Franco is slugging just a little over 400. Not a huge threat, but he can certainly square one up on occasion. And a big orange and black wave gets up now. 41,503 fans strong. And he struck him out for out number 3. So that'll wrap things up here as they leave the possible tying run stranded at first.
Some more good work out of the bullpen as he notches his 10th save of the season right there. Nice job.
A 2-0 finish today. The San Francisco Giants led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Madison Bumgarner gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. Jacob deGrom pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.